Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am GZ, and in this video I want to go over the updates for February 14th, so Valentine's Day. So we're going to have a new campaign, or new event I should say. So over here in the notices section we're going to have some new things. So the first one thing I want to actually go over is going to be right here. This is actually going to be a new feature in the game in terms of the setting up your souls automatically. So pretty much what you need to do here is actually you would want to go over to your preparation from the screen here and then select on a character. So for example, going here, selecting this character, or actually let me select this one here, and then actually up here the top right tab you want to select here, and then at the bottom you can see that right here it says new for Osusumi set. So that is going to be your recommended soul. So going here, so with this you're going to be able to select certain parameters. So for example, here for this particular class, there are going to be two types of standards, or two types of parameters. One is going to be for weapon damage, and then the other one is going to be for breath damage. So here, if I go to change, I can actually select different types of attributes. So for example, weapon damage, let's say I want to have, let's see, boggy, and then for that's for weapon damage. Then for maybe physical damage, or I want to actually go, or physical technique damage, let's go Mara. Well, actually, no. So it has to be boggy. So it either has to be one or the other. I actually either have to choose weapon damage or physical technique damage. So with this particular weapon that I have on, it's going to be boggy physical technique damage. Then for spells, again, that's probably going to change that. So you need to actually, looks like, just choose which one you're actually going to be doing. So in this case, let's go right here. So then here you can also select breath damage, what type of breath damage that you want. Also selecting here as well for healing, and then also for your critical hit rates, your spell crit rates, your evasion rates, and guard rates. So I think, okay. So that's pretty much, in this case, you have to select one parameter. So let's see. Then you can also select for resistances, and then also for agility. So here, let's select boggy as that parameter there. So boggy physical technique damage, and then here I'm going to actually select, let's say, shadow damage. So right there, so those are the two parameters set. So here, if I go to OK, I can actually, it actually gives you a pretty good set of souls in terms of what you want. So here, this is going to be balanced in terms of boggy weapon physical technique damage, and also shadow weapon damage. But you can actually use this bar here to actually, or slide bar here to actually go a certain way. So if I go like this, like you see that the souls actually do change. So going toward a bit more to shadow weapon damage. So like this completely shadow weapon damage, this is probably going to be the strongest set here. But if I want boggy physical technique damage, it's going to be more like this. So that's going to be that there. So here, this is going to be a balance, and then down over here on the right, the blue button, decide, that would actually confirm the action, but I'm not actually going to do that here. So pretty much that's going to be the new function that we have in the game. So it's definitely something easier in terms of selecting the type of recommended souls that you want to get, because a lot of times it's just a lot of recommended souls that you don't necessarily need. But right over here, we're going to have the one part of this event for Valentine's Day, the Valentine's Day quest. So with this, there's a special Valentine's Day quest in which you'll be able to get 100 banner tickets for the new Setia's Gothic Lolita banner and Valentine's Day chocolate. So this quest will be available from February 14th to March 7th. So with this, for the Valentine event, there will be a special Rio campaign Mega Monster. So that is going to be this Mega Monster here. So don't be confused with the regular Mega Monsters. So the campaign Mega Monster is going to have like a blue kind of title over it saying campaign in katakana Japanese. So with that, this particular duo is going to be recommended for basic classes level 45, and defeating it you will get the special duo chocolate with this right here. So I kind of forgot what this actually does. I think it actually increases HP definitely. Could also be MP as well. So another thing about the Mega Monsters is that it's also going to be only once per day, this campaign Mega Monster. And then also, let's see, it's going to be from February 14th to February 26th. And then one thing about this is that after defeating this particular campaign monster, you will be able to earn up to 100 banner tickets. So pretty much this gives you an incentive to do this pretty much every day, just so you can actually get some free banner tickets. So that's going to be it for this here. Then over back here, we're going to have returning Mega Monsters. So here we're going to have Duo and Dark Overlord Ryu Mega Monsters that have returned to the field. So they are going to be on the field from February 14th to March 7th. So the Ryu recommended the regular Ryu is going to be recommended for basic classes, while the Dark Overlord Ryu is going to be recommended for advanced classes, level 75, which is going to be special classes level 30. So besides that, pretty much this was a campaign in the past. So with this return, you will actually be able to awaken the Dark Lord Star Grade Soul. So that's going to be the Dark Overlord Ryu Soul. So if you haven't done so already, so what you would need to do in order to unlock it is that you're going to need to awaken the Dark Lord by first completing quest 10, chapter 10, at least that, have an S grade soul of Ryo, and also have 3 Ryo treasure soul pearls. Now for the treasure soul pearls, there are 3 things that you're going to need to do. So the first of which is going to be challenging these particular Mega Monsters, so the Ryo Mega Monsters. So either the Dark Overlord Ryu or the regular Ryu. In this case, both of them will drop treasure soul pearl fragments. And in this case, you will actually be able to once you get enough, you'll be able to get or purchase the Ryu Treasure Soul Pearl fragment or Treasure Soul Pearl in the exchange. So that is one way of getting through this. Then another way is that you're going to actually have to befriend 40 monsters in this game. So if you have for example, well, what would really work if you have a dragon, you can actually use Scout Search Kai, and you will be able to get 4 monsters a day with that particular ability. So if you do that for 10 days, there you have the 40 monsters. And then the last one, you're going to actually have to go 100,000 steps. So that's actually not that bad, and definitely you can do this. Definitely if you just do the 4 befriend monsters a day, you should be able to complete this within 10 days. So other things about this particular event, pretty much I have gone over this in a previous video of how to actually go through this, and I've talked about this before. But once you actually have the S star grade soul for this particular soul, you will be able to further upgrade it or further awaken it, and that's going to give you increases to random stats once you do this. So you're going to actually need, for example, Treasure Soul Pearl pluses for that, in which you would actually fight Ryu again, or you would actually need to fight just regular Mega Monsters to get fragments. But in this case, every time you further awaken, you're going to actually be using one further awakening treasure pearl, and then also 500,000 gold. So that's actually going to be a lot. So besides that, pretty much down right over here with especially the Dark Overlord Ryu, that is going to be, since it's recommended level 75, and that's going to be over 60 recommended for level for advanced classes, so you will be able to get the once per day perk for this particular mega monster. So definitely, if you're having a hard time with that mega monster, definitely try using this particular perk on it. So besides that, here we're going to have the new banner. So this is going to be the Satya Gothic Lolita banner. So with this is going to be what it looks like for both type 1, type 2 characters. And then this here, this is going to be the new weapon. So this is going to be the Little Devil Satya's Rod. So with this is going to actually have very interesting abilities. The first one here is going to be Succubus Wink. So with Succubus Wink, this does, this costs 55 MP. It does 600% physical technique damage to all enemies with a rare chance to inflict sleep. This also recovers the MP of all party members in relation to the amount of damage done to the enemies. So pretty much the maximum amount of MP you can recover is going to be 40. So in this case, if you I actually have seen a video online, if you have two of these equipped on two characters and they both do this, pretty much you have like infinite MP as long as you have them on the battle. You don't need to actually do much of anything in terms of recovering your MP, so that's actually quite good if you actually do have two of these. So definitely I would recommend try getting this weapon if possible. If you can get two, that's even better. But next, we're going to have the Koakama no Kiss, which is going to be Little Devil's Kiss. This is going to cost 43 MP. This does around 800% physical technique damage to one enemy with a chance of lowering their attack or defense by 1 rank. After that, we're going to have Yomi Okuri, Yomi Okuri Goth, which is going to be Sin to the Underworld Goth. So with this is going to cost 30 MP. Does 850% physical technique damage to zombie type enemies while doing 500% physical technique damage to all other enemy types. Then here we're pretty much going to have two sudden activation abilities. The first of which is going to be Gosorori Soryo no Inori, which is going to be Gothic Lolita Priest Prayer, which is going to pretty much the MP cost is 2% of your max MP, and what it does is at the start of the battle, the character labeled as self, so the character that you created right at the beginning when you started playing the game, receives the special effects of zombie damage plus and demon damage plus, and has double the damage for the effects. So this is going to last 2 turns. So this pretty much is a weapon that is going to be aimed at the upcoming alchemy Journey of Awakening. That's going to be a zombie edition. So first we had slime, then we had dragons, now we're going to have zombies. Then the other ability is going to be Kakuyo Chappi, which is going to be Cool Chappy. So with this is going to cost 5 MP, and this at the start of the battle, the character labeled as self has received or receives an effect in which their weapon and physical techniques attacks cannot be guarded nor evaded, and this is going to last 2 turns. So pretty much this guarantees you a hit on enemies. Then over here, we're going to have the equipment, the armor. So the armor is actually going to be have all the exact same stats. So here we're going to have the Setia corsage, we're going to have the Setia dress chest, and the Setia dress leggings. So pretty much first, we're going to have plus 6% to weapon and physical technique skill damage, plus 5% damage to zombies, and plus 5% damage to demons. So with this, we are going to have a 1500 purchase gem pickup. So with this, you are going to be guaranteed a 5-star piece of equipment, but not necessarily from this particular banner. So I actually have done this pickup, and I actually did get the weapon from this, so I am going to go over that somewhat soon. Then of course here we're going to have the stamps as well. So pretty much for every 3,000 gems used for 10 chest straw, you will receive a stamp, and 20 stamps will earn you the banner weapon. So besides that, on the 6th, 10th, 16th, and 20th stamps, you will also get a pickup, which you are guaranteed a 5-piece of equipment. But it might not be from this specific banner. But again, on the 20th, you will be able to get the weapon. Then besides that, with this particular banner, we're going to have pretty much superstar banners, or not actually. The dragon treasure banner is actually not superstar geared, but it is pretty much for healing. But we're going to have the siren banner and the dragon's treasure banner. So definitely, if you don't have those particular banners, you can definitely try it out. But besides that, over here we're going to have information about this particular event. So this event is going to be called Aiming for the Glass Slippers, a Valentine anniversary event. So in this case, for the schedule, for the 14th, we're going to have 1000 gem login bonus in event quest 1, Setia and customer service. Pretty much is going to be from the event portal. Then we're going to be able to pretty much the main campaign is going to be get back the chocolate, and with this we'll be able to get banner tickets. And then of course we're going to have the returning Mega Monster Ryu and Dark Overlord Ryu. Then on the 18th Sunday, again we're going to have the new Alchemy Journey of Awakening, and that is going to be featuring zombies. So pretty much, since I do have the new weapon, that's actually going to work out quite well. And then on the 20th, we're going to have Event Quest 2. We're going to have a new fashion leader and new clothing for the store. I'll actually go over that soon. And then we're going to have a new elite enemy as well. So pretty much for this particular campaign, what you're going to have to do is let's see, going over here. So pretty much after clearing event quest 1, you'll be able to unlock features in the event portal. So the first of these is going to be selling Seichia's recommended clothing, so like this here. So with this, selling the clothing will actually be, you'll be actually able to do a bingo, and when you actually get a bingo, you'll actually be able to get earn rewards. So for example, these rewards will include a total of 1,200 gems and also Valentine's Day chocolate. So also what you're going to have is pretty much by selling, you're going to actually need to collect invitation cards. So these invitation cards can be gotten through regular field battles, Hokura battles, Mega Monsters, and also by tapping on the recovery spots. So that's pretty much what you need to do there. So once you have collected them, you can go and start selling them or collecting them and using them for customer service. So with that, you'll be able to sell clothes. And then again, like I said, selling clothes is going to earn you rewards. So if you sell enough, you'll actually be able to get rewards such as the Satia S-grade sole, and then also some house decorations as well. So besides that, pretty much the main accessory or a gold item that you want to get here is going to be this 4-star accessory, which are going to be the glass slippers. They're going to be, I don't know what their effects are, but you should be good. And then also in regards to bingo, you're going to have a special invitation card in which you will be able to sell very high valued clothing. So that should actually work out well. So pretty much what I want to do is first go into the event portal. I want to sell and try to get bingos, and then also when I get bingos, I will be able to get rewards. So let's see, with this, let's see, right over here, go to customer service. So pretty much we've seen things like this before in the past. So here I actually do have a special invitation card, so going to go ahead, use that. So okay, so in this case I was actually able to sell a highly recommended clothing. Besides that, I don't have enough to do a 10 chest or 10 item draw, but that's actually going to be fine. So there, I got that sold out, and then there you can see that I got a reward for that, so 200 points. So pretty much that's going to be that there, and this part of the actual event that you want to do. So with that said, I want to end this video here. Definitely I'm still working on other videos. We'll be making videos on this as well, but I'm still working on some other videos, so please stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.